Top 10 Unbelievable Cases of Hypnotism from the Past. 10. Experimented on his students. A Berlin schoolteacher, Bonecker, tried to hypnotize his unruly students to control their behavior. While some students fell under his influence and obeyed his instructions, others were unaffected. Those aware of the hypnosis told their parents, leading to an investigation. Bonecker was subsequently arrested and sentenced to 10 days in prison for his ill-advised experiment. 9. Forget what you just ate. In 1899, doctors used hypnosis to help a woman with chronic stomach problems. Initial suggestions failed, but when they suggested she forget about eating after meals, she was able to keep her food down. Repeating the suggestion a few more times brought lasting relief to her condition. 8. It must have been a slow day. In 1953, Mr. Richard De Silva, a researcher at the Ceylon Medical Research Institute, attempted to hypnotize bacteria by using verbal suggestions. He would say phrases like, "You are sterile, you are dead," to one set of bacteria while ignoring the other. Surprisingly, the dish he had been unkind to showed fewer living bacteria after 24 hours. Although the impact of an observer's thoughts on research outcomes is still being studied, such practices were considered a form of hypnotism in the 1950s. 7. Cruelly made insane. Ilma Shander, a Hungarian woman in the past, became a victim of numerous hypnotic experiments due to her sensitivity to hypnotic suggestion. During the experiments, she endured painful and distressing suggestions, such as being told that a pair of scissors was red hot, leading to burn blisters. Ultimately, the relentless hypnotic sessions left her mentally unstable, and she was labeled as insane. 6. How to get out of a marriage proposal. In a peculiar case from 1903, Martin Case of Milwaukee accused a woman named Miss Ormond of placing him under her hypnotic spell. He claimed that her eyes had a hypnotic effect on him, causing him to agree to marry her against his true feelings. Seeking release from her overpowering influence, Case went to court, arguing that his actions were influenced by a strange force. The judge granted him protection, acknowledging the impact of hypnosis on his actions. 5. Married while hypnotized. In the late 19th century, hypnosis was not limited to men's experiences. In a case from 1897, a young woman named Miss Mary Whitman claimed that she was hypnotized and then married by a professional hypnotist named B.M. Main. Her memory of the wedding and subsequent events was non-existent, and she sought to be released from the marriage. A similar case occurred in Brooklyn in 1901, where a man alleged that a spiritualist hypnotized him into marriage during a seance and sought an annulment to be freed from her influence. 4. Skipped the chloroform. In the early 20th century, hypnosis gained popularity among the general public. A. J. Clark, a well-borer, chose hypnosis over anesthesia for a hand surgery in 1902. He fell into a deep sleep, underwent the operation without reacting, and woke up feeling no pain or discomfort. 3. Not for public television. In 1923, Paula Bowden claimed to have been hypnotized by two men who coerced her into stealing millions worth of appliances. Captured and facing the judge, Bowden argued that she had no control over her actions. Doctors supported her claim, as the men admitted to hypnotizing other women but denied hypnotizing Bowden. Consequently, the case against her was dismissed while the two men were imprisoned. 2. Did the crime against her will. In a trial test conducted by the BBC in 1946, a hypnotist performed on television, causing viewers to fall asleep. In the first test, 5 out of 12 staffers fell asleep, and in the second test, 4 out of 6 viewers were similarly affected. The experiment revealed the potential dangers of broadcasting hypnosis over public television, as it was believed that only the original hypnotist could awaken deeply hypnotized viewers, requiring his physical presence. Consequently, the idea of hypnotizing the public via television was deemed unwise. 1. Never hypnotize the police. The professor placed the officer under his hypnotic suggestion, handed him a stick, and told him it was a gun. Thank you for watching. Please like, share and subscribe.